Hello, I'm Jeff Walker, a broadcast journalism major for Jackson, Mississippi, and these are the things I did for Fall Practicum 2011. I did 4 JSU sportscasts for the TV news station.
And now you're JSU Sports.
In volleyball, the Lady Tigers are hosting a Think Pink game tonight against the Alabama A&M Bulldogs. The game is in support of Breast Cancer Awareness Month. The Lady Tigers have already defeated the Bulldogs in a 5-set thriller 2 weeks ago on the road. A win tonight will tie the school's longest winning streak at 16 games. The JSU's women's soccer team has clinched a spot in the upcoming SWAC tournament. They will be the #1 seed from the SWAC East, getting huge wins against Alcorn and Mississippi Valley last weekend. The Lady Tigers will go on the road for their final 2 games at Grambling and Arkansas Pine Bluff. And finally, the Tiger football team is making huge progress in the national rankings. The Tigers moved up 4 spots to number 19 in the polls, despite having an off week. The Tigers' next game will be the inaugural Shreveport Classic, where they'll face Prairie View A&M this Saturday. This has been your JSU Sports Update. Back to you, Mia. The Lady Tigers are currently on a 21-match winning streak. They will play Texas Southern in their first tournament game on Saturday. If the Tigers win the SWAC tournament, they will make their first trip to the NCAA tournament. In basketball, the men's team have played 3 games in 5 days, all resulting in losses. They have lost to the Florida Gators, Baylor Bears, and Wright State to start 0-3 on the season. It will not get any easier as they play another road game against Ohio State on Friday. Also, the women's basketball team will play their first game on the road against Southeastern Louisiana. In football, Jackson State will play in their final game of the season against Alcorn State in the Capital City Classic. The Tigers will honor the seniors in their final game. The team is hoping to get a big win over their arch rivals and end the season on a high note. This has been your JSU Sports Update. Back to you, Michaela. This is your JSU Sports Update. It has been a rough ride for both men's and women's teams in non-conference action so far. The men's team is coming off a 70-45 blowout loss to Memphis after keeping it close in the first half. The Tigers are currently 1-7 on the season. Their next opponent is at California on December 11th. In women's basketball, the Lady Tigers are coming off a heartbreaking loss at Tougaloo last week. The Lady Tigers will participate in the U.S. Air Force Academy tournament on Friday, where they will take on Air Force. The JSU volleyball team will take on the Nebraska Cornhuskers in the first round of the NCAA tournament. JSU TV's Mia Ash will talk to some of the players and the coach about the upcoming game. JSU football coach Rick Comedy has received a 2-year contract extension. JSU TV's Antonio Smith has more. This has been your JSU Sports Update. Back to you, Michaela. This is your Tiger Sports Update. In volleyball, there was a clean sweep in the Player of the Week honors. For the 4th consecutive week, LaToya Clark was named SWAC Player of the Week, Shauna Coleman was named Defensive Player of the Week, and Christine Edwards was named Newcomer of the Week for the 3rd time this season. The Lady Tigers return to action this Friday night at 7 against Belhaven. In football, Joseph LeBeau was named SWAC Newcomer of the Week. LeBeau had 12 tackles and a sack, which proved crucial in a 17-16 victory over Mississippi Valley last Saturday. The Tigers have the week off before return to action next Saturday against Prairie View in Shreveport. And finally, basketball season is right around the corner and the preseason picks are in. JSU guard Janiro Bush was selected as SWAC Preseason Player of the Year. The Tiger men's basketball team was picked to finish 3rd. On the women's side, Rachel Jones and Ayana Hardy-Fuller were named to the SWAC Preseason All-Second Team. The Lady Tigers were picked to finish in 8th place. This has been your Tiger Sports Report. Back to you, Michaela. I also kept score for a game between Jackson State and Prairie View A&M in Shreveport, Louisiana.
And he's just doing a fine job for us. And right now I'm pretty pleased. I'm real pleased. Nice catch there by Wilder, right in the crowd, ball right on the money. And guys are, just running hard, trying to get that extra yard. They stop us on that one. A good job on their part. I think that was a fumble. If I'm correct, that might have been